Coming up, funny dude, Dallas. Well, he Frisco. You know, he want to make that fucking distinction. He from Frisco. Zachary Arredondo.
Frisco's just where I live. Don't let this nice shirt fool you. I am poor as fuck. So, yeah, super poor. So poor that I actually had to move back in with my dad. It's real nice. That's the appropriate response. Silence, yeah. It's, I don't know if you guys know this, but like, okay. So I live with my dad, my sister, my 2-year-old nephew, and my 8-year-old daughter, which is the best description of the word cock block. No woman has ever gotten wet when I'm like, hey, we gotta be quiet because my dad's asleep right down there. Here's a pillow. You can pretend to enjoy this and that. Get it? Because I'm bad at sex. Did you guys take an Ambien before getting here? Just curious. Just get in the car, you pop an Ambien, or whoever's driving, just like, dude, what are you doing? I gotta take a nap sometime, dude. That room's dark, right? So. Now, it's weird living at home because I get into a lot of fights with my dad. The last fight we got into was about whose turn it was to do the dishes, and I won because he did the dishes. While he was doing them, he got really upset, and he was like, this is bullshit. I shouldn't be doing this. Me and your mom almost had you aborted. I know! That's not something you're supposed to say to your kid. My daughter wasn't playing, but I'm not sitting her down saying, all right, listen, honey. Daddy didn't pull out fast enough, and then mommy suddenly grew a conscience. So that's why you're here. It wasn't love. It was a mistake, and you're just the silver lining, because I love you. All right, we'll get this out of the way, though. I know you guys, I'm 29, and I know you guys are kind of confused about that, because I look like I still have to ask my parents' permission to get on the internet. Yeah, I actually got carded at a movie theater recently. I took a date to go see a PG-13 movie. And when I got to the front, the guy was like, hey, man, I need to see your ID. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, if you didn't look like you're out past curfew, I wouldn't have to ask. Touche, Ticketmaster. Touche. And then he had to throw this, and he was like, but your babysitter can get in. I was like, dang, Cinemark raised the prices and they're cock blocking. Kudos to you. Yeah. No, dating is a weird thing, right? I see some couples here. You guys are lucky. The last person I was dating, I dated her for a year, and I loved her, and she loved cheating on me. Yeah. Cheating on me. I don't know if you guys know this, but getting cheated on is a lot like thinking that you have leftovers at home, and then when you get there, you find out that someone else ate them. You're like, but dude, that was mine! And they're just like, but you weren't around. Finders keepers. It's even worse when it wasn't one person, it's 4. And dating's weird, though, because, like, nobody really wants to commit these days, you know? I don't know if it's because people are too busy or just too broken. Yeah, that got dark. Some of you felt that. Some are like, oof, I'm broken. But not like having an interest in anybody, like you might as well just, like, it's like sticking a fork in a light socket. You know it's gonna hurt, you just wanna know how bad. Maybe it'll kill me. Who knows? Who knows, right? But yeah, I actually tried Tinder for a while. You know, and I'm sure, yeah, people, Tinder, you guys know what Tinder is. I tried Tinder because it's awesome being rejected from the comfort of your own home. You know? I like that. I don't know why I grabbed that cup. But I like that. I get awkward talking about Tinder. Some of you might have matched with me. I don't know. But I got so bad that, like, I didn't get any matches, which is a really good feeling knowing that no one within a 15-mile radius wants to date or fuck you. And then Tinder started suggesting men. I didn't change the preference. Tinder was just like, hey, you're not having any luck. How are your ball handling skills? They're not that good. Uninstall. Uninstall. No, I have an 8-year-old daughter. She's about to turn 9 next month. It's awesome. That's fine. Don't clap. Fuck her, right? She didn't pick up her room before she left for her mother, so that's the appropriate response. Now she's a good kid. I really like. I enjoy hanging out with her. I wasn't prepared for it. Like, I got custody of her when she was 2, and there's a lot of things that you have to learn. I'm going to focus on 2 things. The loneliness. For that, that's the main thing. Like, okay, nobody wants to hang out with somebody who's a single parent. I had friends come over and they're like, hey man, what can we do? I was like, I don't know, what do you want to do? Can we drink? No. Can we smoke pot? No. Well, what can we do? We can be quiet so she doesn't wake up. I haven't gotten sleep in weeks. It got to the point where I would just talk to anybody. Anybody. Like, I was on the phone with this guy one time, and I was like, I'm torn between, like, I want to save the world and everybody in it, but I also, like, don't mind watching the world burn, and whoever survives can inherit the ashes. And then the guy on the phone was like, do you want to make a student loan payment, or... It's like, nah, I'll call you next month when my bill's due. The other one is privacy. I used to be able to pee with the door open. No issues whatsoever. Now if I don't lock the door, I've got an 8-year-old busting in like a SWAT team just, Daddy, what's your favorite color? It's purple, let me pee. I haven't slept in weeks. I'll tell you this though, if anybody who doesn't have a kid, and you guys feel like not using a condom and playing Russian roulette with your penis, go to Walmart during back to school shopping. That's the best form of birth control. You ever see those parents drag their kids out like you're dragging your drunk friend out of the bar at 2 a.m.? We gotta go right now. And when they finally get to the cash register, they're just stone-faced like Casey Anthony in a courtroom. You know it's true. Inside, they're like, I want to burn this Walmart down right now. No, back to school shopping, that's a whole new animal, You go in confident. Confident like Hillary Clinton during the last election. And then 15 minutes later, you're breaking down like a liberal on election night. Calm down, I voted for Bernie. All right, Jesus. When I was there at Walmart, and there was this lady, I like to people watch, there was this lady just roaming around, just confused and lost, and she was like, and then finally she was like, can anybody help me? Sir, anybody, ma'am, whatever. I'm looking for the folders with the metal brackets in them. Not the ones with the hole punches, the one with the metal brackets. Someone please help me! It's like, listen, lady, we've all got problems. Cry about it in the shower like the rest of us. I feel like I'm a good parent, though. A lot of people said I couldn't do it. A lot of people said that I wasn't going to be able to handle being a single parent. And I want to tell you guys, Dallas, Texas, I've been doing a lot better than Casey Anthony did, so... All right, thank you guys so much for coming out. You guys have a great night.
Zachary Arredondo.